All right, player one, it's up to you. What are we doing? And this questions category is, hey, nice boobos. This might be a hard one, $3,000. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Your city wants to host a rock concert, but its citizens are worried about an outbreak of bubonic plague, taking their names literally, which band should not be allowed to perform. Fish, that's what this answer smells like. You got it! Oh, I'm sorry, no. The ants don't drink, don't smoke, and don't spread bubonic plague. How about this one? Bubonic plague is spread by fleas, and fleas hitch rides on rodents, so you're gonna have to nix the Boomtown Rats. The upside is that you also have an excuse to ban Alvin and the Chipmunks. Player one, hit me with the category. What is this, nap time? Wake up! This one's gonna be, where's the picnic? Nick, get it right, get $2,000. Okay, take a shot at this. Because both products were invented in the same year, which present could Santa load into his sleigh to go along with the very first Uncle Milton's ant farm? Wrong. Besides, I like taking ants apart more than putting them back together. No, but when I was growing up, I used to love ants in the pants. At least until my uncle found out. Man, you three sure know how to pick 'em. Here's the correct answer. Ant farms and Raid Insecticide both came out in 1956. And what child didn't dream of receiving them both for the holidays back then? Player one, what are we doing? The category is social class and seating arrangements. 2 G's for a right answer. Check this out. On some airlines, you can choose to fly coach, business class, or first class. Suppose you had the option of flying plebeian class. If that were your choice, where would you most likely be seated?
Yes, sir. Oh, on today's flight, we'll be serving shrimp and score deductions.
Hey, Captain, what does this button do?
You are toasted.
Didn't you know one of you is supposed to get it right? You should have picked this. The plebeians of ancient Rome were definitely second-class citizens when compared to the patricians, so he'd probably get stuck in a lousy seat.
Passengers, please restore your seats to their upright position, and plebeians, please stop tampering with the lavatories.
Player 3, select a category.
What am I fighting for?
And we call this one Caveman and Condiments. $2,000 for right answer. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. If the mighty thunder lizard Tyrannosaurus Rex wanted to add a little zip to his next meal, which of the following is a real dinosaur he might use as a flavor enhancer? Pepperosaurus? Nah, they're hard to digest and too much makes him sneeze. Player 2, 3 words.
No.
Picking answers like that is no way to catch up. Pathetic. The Saltosaurus was a type of brontosaur with bony plates.
Saltosaurus?
No thanks, the high blood pressure.
Right, sorry.
Player 1, give me a category.
I'll give you 5 good reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are good reasons.
All right, next up, guys who are really in touch with nature. 3,000 bananas for a right answer here. Imagine this. A new superhero league called the Forces of Nature is formed to rival the Justice League. Each member gets his or her powers from one of the 4 basic forces of nature, who is not a member. No, he's a force of nature involved in the decay of radioactive nuclei. He's also the one you'd pick if you're in the mood for arm wrestling.
Ready? Go.
Nope, she's a basic force of nature, and I find myself strangely drawn to her. No, she's a force of nature, and she always sticks really close to Refrigerator Man. You three suck. Here's the right answer. Nuclear energy is not one of the 4 basic forces of nature. Nuclear Man's got problems at home, though. All his kids have 3 eyes or 6 fingers, and the neighbors are starting to ask questions. Player 2.
Gotta be quick.
Get in the mix.
Whoa, whoa.
Question 6. Question 6.
The category. Eli, no. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. What if after Eli Whitney finished his invention of the cotton gin, he celebrated by getting wasted on glasses of gin mixed with a little vermouth? What would he be drinking? Sadly, no. No. The cotton gin is what he just invented, and I don't think he'd want to drink that. Man, you guys went down like dominoes. Here's what you should have picked. A martini is gin and a bit of vermouth. Sounds like right after he invented the cotton gin, Eli invented cottonmouth. Okay, we need a category. Your pick, player 2. Category, let's do it. A good stiff one. And $1,000 is riding on this question. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. Which mortise explains why a stiff is called a stiff? Player 1, who you want to stick it to today? You want to screw yourself. It's a little self-indulgent, don't you? Alright, then who am I to judge? Give me an answer. Liver mortis means the color of death. I think some car companies are using that as a new upholstery color. Alger mortis. Wasn't he that Russian spy? Harpo mortis. Wasn't he the quiet one with the horn? Are you 3 playing in the dark? Rigor mortis refers to the stiffening of the body after death. Who says a stiff man is hard to find? Choice player 1, take your pick. Uh-oh, press futs with Mime Door.
It's time for Snicker Glitch Restroom.
Alright, this gibberish category is... Susanna Hoffs gets mad. This gibberish question starting out at $5,000. You got 30 seconds for this, and I'm taking away the prize money a little at a time, so buzz in as soon as you know it. Okay, now tell me, with what location does this rhyme? The curb blew, a guy bangle, and remember, don't let the punctuation bangle you up. First hand, ships and airplanes disappear there. They disappear there and it's shaped like a triangle. Last clue, it's near Bermuda. Looks like your score just entered the Kerblua Guy Bangle. Player 3. 9. Category. When you heard a mime, does it make a sound? $2,000 riding on this one. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at ya. Imagine mime Shields and Yarnell are in a fight because Shields keeps yapping during the act. What could Yarnell do to keep the act pure and prevent Shields from talking so much? Player 2, who you want to screw? You're screwing yourself! Congratulations for figuring out how. Now, give me an answer. Epidermis would be skin, my friend. On the other hand, no jury in the world would convict you. No, the duodenum connects the small intestine with the stomach.
That's enough crap, Shields.
The uvula is in the throat, but doesn't affect speech. Besides, most people think balloon animals are lame by about age 10. What is this? The wrong answer clinic? Let's try this. The larynx is also known as the voice box. It also contains the vocal cords.
Look, I'm walking against the wind.
Player 1, pick one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10 paces. Fire!
This category is scarier than a Turkish prison. $3,000 for this one. All right, here we go. You're attending a public execution in Turkey. The crowd that gathers around you shouts, "Kilim, kilim," based on what they are shouting. With what do they plan on killing the accused? Hey, player 3, who looks good to screw? You want to screw yourself. Old habits die hard, huh? Anyway, what's your answer? No, then they'd be shouting, "Dylan, Dylan." Pigs. Yeah, I said you're in Turkey, not Porky. Chopped liver? I mean, I saw Midnight Express too, but I know the people of Turkey aren't that cruel. Okay, the goal of the game is to choose the correct answer. Well, here it is. A kilim is a kind of rug made in Turkey, which is why turkeys never run away around Thanksgiving. They think we're gonna give them rugs. Stupid birds. All right, we've been through round 1. Let's get on to round 2. Okay, everybody gets one more screw, so, heads up. Okay, pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. Player 3, what are we doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, don't you be so blue. Here's my ode to you.
And this category is On the Highway to Hell. We got $4,000 on the table. Okay, you're speeding your way through Europe and you hit someone with your car. You don't have time to stop and look though, and you keep going. You notice that as you go through Italy, people point and yell Babbo Natale. In France, they cry Père Noël. And in Finland, they scream Uko. Who is plastered across your grill? As we say in Russia, Niet. Wrong, sicko. You didn't hit Father Time, which is good, cause that scythe could really mess up your finish. Gee, I wonder what the answer is. Better be on the lookout for pissed elves. You just pulled a hit-and-run job on Santa. You're definitely gonna be put on the naughty list for that. Come on, player 1.
12!
The category is toilet paper and the supernatural. Pop a right answer, you got $4,000. Remember Mr. Whipple, that curmudgeonly grocer from the Charmin bath tissue commercials? Suppose Mr. Whipple quits his job at the grocery store to follow a religious figure who uses magic to heal the sick. What could Whipple say to protect his master from troublesome admirers?
Hello, Charlie.
Ow! No, in Hinduism, Brahma is sort of viewed as God's creative side, so you were close, but no sitar.
Excuse me, are those ramen noodles?
Yes, they are, but please don't... Pathetic. A shaman uses supernatural powers to heal people. Excuse me, ladies, please don't squeeze the shaman.
But, Mr. Whipple, your shaman is so squeezably soft.
Please... Okay, coming up, this category is time to make fun of the French. Looks like a toughie, $6,000. Sacre bleu! The French have come up with so many wonderful things, but some did not catch on so well, eh? Which month was not a real month in the post-revolution French Republican calendar? In a word, no. Ventos, the month of wind. Yeah, I think that follows tacos, the month of Mexican food. Oh, wrong, dude. There's nothing better than spending Germinal with my buds. How about this one? Absolument. There was no month of steam. Psh. There was also no month of steam baths, or any baths for that matter. Player 3, you're choosing. Uh-oh, Chessbutt sits grime floor.
Once again, it's time for Tinkerlick Castro.
The category for this gibberish question: the Great Wall of Snot. Opening value for this gibberish, 10 grand. Now, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm gonna be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, tell me, with what cliche does this phrase rhyme? The snot wall, bring a medal back. And remember, don't get fooled by the punctuation. First hint, you say it to criticize someone. Someone who's being hypocritical. Last one, a pot's calling someone names. If someone's sitting there telling you you suck, but they miss this too, then it's a case of the snot wall bring a medal back. All right, player.
One flower, two flowers, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers, 7 flowers, 8, 9, 10, 11 flowers, 12 flowers, 13, 14, 15, 15 flowers, gonna play with them for hours.
This one's gonna be vacation plans of obsessive compulsives. Get this right, get $2,000. Hang on tight, 'cause here we go. You love to travel and are obsessed with hygiene products. Which of the following is not actually something you can do? Take a cruise. Does the word Titanic mean anything to you? Ooh, not even close.
If you would like to make a correct answer, please go to the next question and try again.
Man, you three sure know how to pick 'em. Here's the correct answer. Unfortunately, there's no such place as Kame. But if there were, I'm sure it would be the most kissably soft place in the whole world.
Had a dream I dropped by a friend's sister's sweet 16, and this was the banner in front of the house. Ah, sweet 16.
The category: potato chips and the origin of the universe. We are talking 4 big ones. The phrase, once you pop, you can't stop, is not only the slogan for Pringles potato chips, it's also a pretty good description of the Big Bang Theory and the expansion of the universe. To make the slogan, once you pop, you can't stop, more accurately reflect the Big Bang Theory, what phrase would scientists have to add? No, the only thing that's cold around here is you. No, that's what the folks at Pringles should add to the end of the slogan. Ooh, as always, choosing the low-fat item costs more. Watch your score. Didn't you know one of you is supposed to get it right? You should have picked this. Eventually, gravity forces may overcome the forces of inertia from the Big Bang. The Big Bang Theory says the universe started off as a single blob with infinite density, just what you'll be if you sit on the couch eating all day. Let's have a category, player 2. And this question's category is Cat House Got Your Tongue? $2,000 for right answer. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Which word can you not make out of the letters in brothel? This'll take you back. Hotel. There's a nice euphemism for brothel. And let's just call this answer an alternative to correctness. Nope, you can get throb from brothel. You might also get a burning sensation. You three suck. Here's the right answer. You can't make harlot out of the letters in brothel. But hey, for $50, she'll call herself anything you'd like. What do you say, player 2? How about it? Alright, next up. Locusts and flooding and frogs, oh my. A right answer gets you 6K. Let's say ancient Egypt has been populated by characters from television land. Who of the following would have been spared from the 10th and final plague visited upon the Egyptians by Moses? Player 1, who you want to screw? You want to screw yourself. It's a little self-indulgent. Alright, so who am I to judge? Give me an answer.
Busted!
Sorry, even sharing politics with Charlton Heston wouldn't get him out of this jam. Now, Keith is more to be afraid of than just a love there is no cure for. Are you three playing in the dark? That nasty 10th plague was the slaying of the firstborn son, so the youngest Bradford son doesn't qualify. But I think if Moses had seen 8 is enough, he would have whipped up a special plague just for Nicholas. Player 2. And we call this one Charlie's Angels of Death. $4,000 behind this one. Let's say Charlie decides to change the Angels' job description a bit. If the Angels were armed with horrible afflictions and hunted down evildoers in the afterlife who had escaped justice while on Earth, what would be the best new name for the Angels? Player 2, grab it! Player 2, I know you're dying to screw somebody, but who? You're screwing yourself! Congratulations for figuring out how. Now, give me an answer. Sorry, the fates determined what type and how long of a life you would lead. For instance, observe your score. Hey, I don't want to hear about Charlie's Maenads, okay? The Graces were the 3 beautiful sister goddesses who presided over social gatherings and a great 50s girl group. Man, you guys went down like dominoes. Here's what you should have picked. The Furies were the 3 Greek goddesses of vengeance. And if I had my way, they'll also make Kate Jackson rue the day she ever left that show. The category is Silly Rabbi Knishes for Kids. Get it right, get $2,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. If Charles Bronson were to star in a new movie called Death Knish, what would he be battling? Player 3, who you want to screw? You want to screw yourself. It's a little self-indulgent. Alright, so who am I to judge? Give me an answer. No. Duh. Raw fish? No, that sounds like a porn film co-starring Abe Vigoda. Gee, I wonder what the answer is. A knish is a baked square of dough, sometimes filled with potato smush. And at Chuck's age, I'm sure the pastries would be more believable in an action flick.
Time for the attack. Soon as you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. $2,000 if you're right, $2,000 off if you're wrong. But do not forget, not just any match works.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Are we there yet? In my opinion, we're not even close. See you on the other side.
Unbelievable. You guys were able to all suck and suck exactly the same. You must have some cosmic connection of density. Alright, whatever it is, it's clear to me that...
You don't know!